Hello everyone, I'm once again back with a new video amongst all of you, rather with a new film review, and I welcome all of you to my channel, All of This Vlog. My titanically cinehysterical soul, or rather cinefrenzy imbalanced cinehysterical soul, and the talismanic degree of filmaholic fizz exuding pair of ophthalmic apparatus literally got elysiantly elated, beguiled, bewitched, enchanted, and enthralled in the midst of the parky path embellished ambience of the cine theatre, being wrapped underneath the allegorical carpet of the sparky evening sojourn, while roving my filmaholic pair of viewing apparatus over the cinematic silver screen in the midst of the watching paths of the Indian Hindi language supernatural horror comedy genre film Munja. And as a film critic, cine reviewer, movie buff, filmaholic, film enthusiast, film fanatic, then media educator and student come academics in film studies, as well as an avid, fervent, and fervent cinegoer, without even a minuscule fraction of dubiety or teeny-weeny fraction of dubiety, a positive review will be emanating from my psychic come intellectual apparatus for this horror comedy saga, Munja. Because this film, if you watch this film, you will find that this film can boast of a superb plot or storyline, adorned with a solid narrative, while taking forward the storyline, and of course, while creating the exquisite blend of fear psychosis, or the element of fear, combined or blended with the element of comical or humorous touch, and must have soured a belly-aching laughter or enthralling viewing experience upon the captive spectators inside the movie theaters, I must cite as a film appreciator come reader. Because this film, as the name itself suggests, as the genre itself suggests, as it falls under the horror comedy genre film, although the main theme is related to something horror, related to a demon, a mini demon, but obviously, along with the element of scary touch, this film can boast of the superb blending with the touch of comical or the humorous elements, and this must have been an enthralling, captivating, and enchanting viewing experience on the part of the captive spectators inside the movie theaters. I must cite a quote as a film critic come reviewer. Then, this film, especially the extensive use of the cinematic mise-en-scene elements, especially the elements of makeup, costume, like lighting, setting, figure movements, and figure expressions, must have, created the much needed, the impressive effect which can, rip through the hearts of the captive spectators inside the movie theaters, as far as my opinion is concerned. Especially the makeup of the mini demon on screen, and also the depiction of his lightning quick movements on screen must have created the much needed fear psychosis in the minds of the captive spectators, along with the touch of comical or the humorous touch, and this must have been really an enthralling viewing experience. What I'm trying to state that if you watch this film, when you will see the mini demon in this film, the lightning quick movements, for some time you will start getting scared, but at the same time, it has been presented in such a way that you will start laughing also. The belly aching laughter will also emanate. So that's why I said that the exquisite blending of the fear psychosis along with the element of comical or humorous touch must have been an absolutely enthralling or captivating viewing experience on the part of the captive spectators inside the movie theaters. I must cite a quote as a film appreciator come reader. The next, the setting, especially the setting of the rural landscape and the gloomy sea beaches, along with an ancient tree on screen, which are the common things in any horror movie, and was absolutely used in a fabulous and fascinating demeanor. Then lighting, one more important, a very, very important element of cinematic mise-en-scene, was used in an absolutely spectacular and splendid demeanor in this Indian supernatural horror comedy genre film, Munja. Because you will find that the low lighting was used with such a pinpoint or in a pristine demeanor in order to create the gloomy ambience of the sea beaches, or as well as the overall scary rural landscapes, and at the same time, as already stated, the element of humorous touch or the element of comical, cosans are pretty much, existent or prevailing in this film. So overall, that's what I'm trying to state as a film appreciator or reader completing, that the blend, the exquisite or the pinpoint or pristine or meticulous blending of the cosans of fear psychosis, along with the comical or the humorous touch, must have soured a titanic degree of belly-aching laughter of the captive spectators inside the movie theaters, I must cite as a film appreciator come reader. So, before wrapping up this video, I would like to once again state that without even a teeny-weeny fraction or itchy-itchy fraction of dubiety, a positive review will be emanating from my psychic, come intellectual apparatus for this Indian Hindi language supernatural horror comedy genre film Munja, and a must-watch film, a gem of the cinematic production from all sides, be it the plot or the storyline, and special effects, then the makeup, then the costume, setting, lighting, figure movements, figure expression, that is overall the cinematic mise-en-scène elements portrayal, then the the acting by the cast. Although it lacks in star power or star cast, but overall superb acting. Then direction, cinematography, camera work, location, background scores. Then the climax was a bit scary, but still, as already stated, the element of humor was pretty much there. So it's the supreme manifestation or epitomization of a perfect horror comedy genre film. And I don't know about others, but it's my opinion as a film critic, come reviewer, come analyst, come reader, that gem of film, Munja, the Indian Hindi language horror comedy genre film, and without even a minuscule fraction of dubiety, a positive review, 100% a positive review will be emanating from my psychic, from intellectual apparatus for this film. So on that note, let me wrap up this video for tonight. It's a new video, the new film reviews. I'll be back pretty soon. Until then, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe my channel, all of this blog. And bye-bye, good night, and love you all.